Hello, here we go, guys. We are going to read our book, Cat and Mouse in a Haunted House. That rhymes. Mouse, house. Rhymes. All right. So, I'm going to read a chapter and do chapter by chapter. How's that sound, my people? Here we go. It was a foggy October night. Oh, how I wished I was home in my comfy mouse hole. It was the perfect night to curl up with a good book and a cup of hot cheddar. It's coffee. But I wasn't home. I wish I could say I was bowling down at Lucky Paw Lanes or nibbling on a delicious dinner at my favorite French restaurant, La Squeakerie. But I was far away from every mouse I knew. I was stuck in the middle of the dark forest. Bum, bum, bum. Do you want to know why? Let me tell you. Oh, but first, let me introduce myself. His name, is Geronimo Stilton. There he is, driving a car in the dark forest. I live in New Mouse City, where I run a newspaper. Yes, that's right, I'm a newspaper mouse. I publish a paper called the Rodents Gazette. It is the most popular paper on Mouse Island. Our only competition is the Daily Rat, but that's another story. Mice and rats, they don't like each other. Let's see, where was I? Oh yes, how I got to the dark forest. Well, I left New Mouse City to go visit my aunt, Sweetfur. She was on vacation in Pleasant Paw Hills. To get there, I had to drive through the dark forest. Have you ever been there? I haven't. Have you? It reminds me of the woods where Hansel and Gretel Mouse got lost. Very dark and very spooky. I just passed Cat Claw Rock when a foggy cloud settled over my car. I felt like one of the three blind mice. Hey, we just saw that in Shrek. I couldn't see my own paw in front of my snout. I tried to check my map, but it was no use. I was lost. The road grew narrow and finally led to a dirt path. Stale Swiss rolls. This didn't look good. Now I was really in the middle of nowhere. I shivered. Who knows what kind of crazy rats live out there in the deep, dark woods? What if they jumped on my car? What if they jumped on me? With shaking paws, I tried to dial my sister Thea. Rats! I couldn't get a signal on my cell phone. Oh, how I wished I was at home. Rats everywhere. I tried turning on my radio to get my mind off things, but I couldn't get a station. Instead, I listened to my teeth chattering. Then suddenly, out of the fog, a sign appeared. It read, "To Canny Cat Castle." Too shocked to even squeak, I checked my map. Very, very strange, I thought. There was no castle listed. Bum, bum, bum. I folded the map and shoved it into my coat pocket. Look at this picture, holy smokes. Well, there was only one thing to do. I headed for the castle. I would ask for directions there. Just then, a bolt of lightning strike down on me. For a split second, the dark forest glowed. It reminded me of the time my Uncle Flitrat turned on the lights before the movie over at the Grand Squeak Cinema. The audience went crazy. Every mouse wanted his or her money back. And after that, Uncle Flickrat, got stuck working the cheese popcorn machine. His boss wouldn't let him near a light switch. I blinked my eyes in the bright white light. I could just make out the shape of the weathered old castle in the distance. Let's look at that castle again. Dun, dun, dun. Spooky. Right at that very moment, my car stopped. Can you guys even handle this? This is scary. Oh my gosh. I groaned. Oh my God, this was not my day or night. I hopped out of the car. Now what? I knew nothing about cars. I have trouble pumping my own gas. He likes the co-op for full serve. Suddenly, it started to rain. My whiskers were soon dripping with water, and I was bitterly cold. I turned up my collar and started along the path leading to the castle. It was covered with dried twigs that crackled under my paws. The grass surrounding the castle looked like it hadn't been mowed in years. Overgrown bushes lined the walls. This place really needs a good lawn service, I thought. Maybe I could give the owners my cousin's Greenpaw's business card. He cut lawns for a living. Next to yellow, green is my favorite color, he'd like to say. Staring up at the dark castle, I stumbled over more twigs. Maybe there was another reason why this place was a mess. Maybe the castle was empty. Dun dun dun. What will happen next? Let's talk about it. You, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, go decide. Bye.